Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer, and this is the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. And right now, we've got snow falling in Utah, Colorado, and it's headed into New Mexico. Take a look at my headlines here. So that snow will continue to work its way through Utah, Colorado, New Mexico through 310, maybe even early 311 in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico. Then the storm track is going to shift to the northwest, to the Pacific Northwest, to BC, to Banff, to Idaho, to Montana, and to Wyoming. And there are going to be some big totals up there. In the northeast, facing a colder storm system on Saturday, the 12th. So we could be talking about some powder skiing this weekend in parts of the northeast, but I'll show you there could be a cutoff in those areas. So take a look at my spider chart, odds of best snow. You can see a lot of resorts pretty high on the list in Colorado, especially Steamboat, and then down Aspen, Snowmatch, Crested Butte, Wolf Creek, Silverton, Purgatory, Telluride, Taos, Ski Santa Fe, Angel Fire, all high on my list. And then it becomes a Pacific Northwest event at BC, Banff, and parts of Idaho and western and northwest Montana, all high on my list over the next 5 days, even 5, 6, 7 days in many cases. So let me just show you. So this is Steamboat. They're reporting at least 10 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours. It's been snowing all day. They've probably added at least another 4 to 6 to that number. It could be even more, but that's one of my places high on the list. Big powder day today and probably tomorrow, Thursday, as well. All right, so here's the pattern. This is water vapor. Oranges and reds represent drier air aloft. The pattern looks like this. It's amplified up into Alaska, taking a big dip down across the west, supporting our storm system, and then it's heading up to the northeast. So there's a low here. And now all this action that you see out in the Pacific, this becomes the pattern for the Pacific Northwest. It's going to hammer the Pacific Northwest. It's going to be a weak atmospheric river setup by the time we get there for probably 3, 4, 5 days straight. And there are going to be some big totals once that aligns with the jet stream. All right, let me show you what the interpretation is from the GFS model right here. So let me take you into Thursday morning. Thursday morning, snow continues. Parts of Utah, Colorado dropping into New Mexico, kind of extending back into Nevada. And there's Thursday afternoon, there's Thursday night, and there's the morning of the 11th, still continuing in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico before coming to an end. All right, now this becomes our next storm system for the northeast. This one's just a little bit colder. Now look at this. So here's Saturday morning. Snow begins in the northeast. Big low spins up, a lot of wind, heavy snow on Saturday, and then it continues Saturday night, and then it's gone with just wind and flurries on Sunday. So there are going to be some big totals, and I'll show you what I'm thinking up there coming up. All right, so by Sunday, the next storm system hits the Pacific Northwest, and this is going to be the case for days on end up there. That may drop into Colorado late on Sunday, Utah and Wyoming as well. It's kind of sending a ripple through those areas with a little bit of snow on Sunday. Here's Monday morning. Next low hits the Pacific Northwest, big snow, lots of precip up there. Here's Tuesday morning, more of the same, and that's the 15th of March right there. All right, here are my totals. Here's what I'm thinking. All of today through the 13th, so through Sunday, snow continues in Colorado and northern New Mexico, all the way through early 11th, through the early on the 11th. Little residual snow in Utah. And then what you see up in Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, and the Pacific Northwest is yet to come. That'll start up this weekend and continue well into next week. So we're just kind of seeing the beginning portions of that. But those places you might want to focus on this weekend into next week. So let me show you what I'm thinking about. Let me hone in on Taos. So the snow starts up late tonight, continues on the 10th, and then we start to wrap it up on the 11th. So big powder days, 10, 11, and 12 in a lot of those areas, especially 10, 11 in Taos, Ski Santa Fe, Angel Fire. And then look down the road. On the 17th, 18th, there's another storm system that could be moving in with another 6, 7, 8 inches of snow down the road. So that's the snow plume. Let me take you up into the northeast. So 90% of what you see here is going to fall on Saturday, with the storm system. And I think there may be a rain snow line kind of cutting or wobbling into parts of southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, southern Maine, and parts of Massachusetts. So I think the biggest totals are going to be up into parts of Killington, Sugarbush, Mad River, Stowe, Jay Peak, Mount Washington, Sunday River, and Sugarloaf. Those are the areas I would choose to ski Saturday and Sunday at this point. All right, so there you go. That is the way it is shaking out at this point. And again, this has been the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. Find some of that powder. There's going to be plenty through the weekend. Take care.